Bean juice time, chat. Good morning. Good morning. How we doing? Oh my gosh, haircut day. Are you even kidding me? It's redonkulous. It's a little extreme. But you know what? A couple times a year, it's going to be a long morning, chat. A couple of times a year, we have to dethatch this, right? So, like, I'm good with, like, the short stuff. Once or twice a year, we got to get the bulk down. We got to get it down. So I saved this for maximum chaos at the beginning of the stream. Uh-oh. Is it coming? Is there an incoming? Same hairdresser? Yeah. I know this is long for the military. So my son, Great Scott, 10 months of subbing. Oh, let me catch up on these. Guinness, 5 months of subbing. Good morning. Dot Mackey, 13 months of subbing. Thank you all so much. And Great Scott, 10 months of subbing. Hello from Holland. I look younger? Well, thank you. I feel older because this morning, chat, we had our physical, our annual physical. I prefer all grown-up skateboard barf. So my son went with me to get a haircut yesterday. And we got done. He's like, dang, that's short. You have like, there's only like 15 hairs in the front that make up your faux hawk now. And I was like, I can't even be mad at that. That was pretty funny. That, like, I want to hit you, but that was pretty hilarious. Like, he's not wrong. So yes, we had to go. We have to do the scorched earth thing every now and then because it gets like way too thick, right? Like, I'm losing my hair rapidly, but it's still like what hair is here is really thick. So we just go. So I like it. Like, it's good. It's good. When you're mad at your kid, but you're also kind of proud of their wit. Exactly. It's like, I gave him a look and I was like, I can't even be mad about that. That was pretty smart. So that was yesterday afternoon. This morning, chat, while we might have been late, even though we technically were not late, we were running close. Got home about 9:30. I had my annual physical. So that went great. No issues there. I'm shockingly healthy, besides being large. We need to lose some weight. You know, the doctor's always going to say to lose weight. But the important part now is I haven't been able to have coffee today. So I'm hurting. Like, I've had like 3 sips. Can you ever be late when you pick the start time? Yes. I could miss my start time. Lady Tamare, 17 months. I'm so glad you are here. Thank you for being here. So, let me move my laptop because I was trying to get some things done in the 10 minutes I had before starting stream. Let me close that down. I have a friend of the show recording tonight, or this afternoon, so probably published tomorrow. Can we just watch you drink coffee today? I would be down with that. So I got home. I brewed a pot. As soon as I got home, I like to put that on. Has anyone ever gone to a doctor's office and not been told to lose weight? Exactly. God, what is on this desk? Toby, have you been up here? So yeah, we're gonna drink coffee for a minute, chat. A wizard is never late. I like that. Thank you again, Pinac, for your help yesterday. Yeah, I think we're in a good place. So yeah. So what did I say? I got friend of the show this afternoon. I have the September PAR, which is one of my rating systems. It's something I do for Panatic members. Who is the friend of the week? He is sometimes in this chat. He was an attendee at the San Francisco Pen Show, and I'm like a year or two overdue talking to him, as I'm prone to do. So I'll let you guess. He may show up today in chat. I don't know. Not Mike. Mike's been on twice now, I think. Yeah, no clue. Naperville in 5 months of subbing. Let's go. It's funny. I get these random, like, one thing I never read are the YouTube comments, right? Because I really don't like, I'm not really creating for YouTube, so there's not many comments on there. But there's been a couple people commenting in there in the comments. Let's go, let's go. So no, not CY. Y'all are never gonna get it, which is why I felt good about good saying it. Y'all like, let's just, can we have we're gonna have a moratorium on mistakes. It was not you, Nobod. You were not at the San Francisco's Pen Show. Skogsy, no, but Skogsy would be a good one. Let me add that to the list. Who would be good interview subjects, including yourselves, either for friend of the show, the regular podcast? Like, you don't have to be here. You might have been. You'd never know. That is true. That is factually correct. Carl would be great. Yeah, I'm interviewing Carl live from the Clink. We're gonna do it on like the jail phones. That would be sweet. I missed 5 gifted. Naper Villain. Yeah, the Naper Villain ones. I said, yo, Naper Villain. That's when I said about the reading the chats, the let's goes and chats. But Naper Villain rules. Thank you for the 5 gifted. If you got a gifted sub, check out your emotes. We have the new emote order in chat. Eric Draws is going to be doing our new emotes. He said thanks for 5 months. Sweet. Sweet. Yeah, again, moratorium on mistakes today, chat. We get all the freedom to make all the mistakes now. FOTS has not been recorded yet. Tapes on the way. I think we might even have 2 tape emotes. Aiden. Oh yeah, that is true. Aiden would be a good one. So let me write down. Poco Momo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. So no, what is this mug? Oh yeah, y'all keep talking to me about the mug. I'll find it. I will find it. I just got your stickers that look like your mug. They're probably from the same place. So this is a Sugar Turtle Studio mug that I got when I first met Tom in Baltimore this year. Let's see if all of you can beat me to the link. Good morning, Poco. Wow, that is an aggressive link, chat. It's looking for a new journal size printer. Nice. Aren't we all friends of the show technically? Yes, which is part of the fun. Part of the fun of calling it friends of the show, because like literally everyone's my friend. All right, so there's the Sugar Turtle. Ah, son of a gun. So this is where I got my rickshaw case from too. Neighbor Villain with the giveaway. Neighbor Villain, you're just setting me up. Sweet, I love it. Oh, you were trying to do that. I never needed to bring a pen because there was never an in-person interview. All right, since we're doing friend of the show, since we're doing a giveaway, and I'm talking about Sugar Turtle Studio, I have a couple more pen sleeves. Let me go get them so I know which size they are, and we'll do one of those for Naper Villains. Let me go grab it. I know exactly where it is, but let me. I just want to make sure I get the correct one. Be right back. Enjoy the chair, Toby. You're in charge. All right, Toby was in charge. How did he do? Yeah, that's right. He gave everything away to everyone last time. All right, so I have 2 pin sleeves left. Oh. Yeah. I have 2 pin sleeves left, so we'll let the winner pick either the 2 pin or the 1 pin sleeve. And then we're going to do a different giveaway later in the show today. Whew. All right, so let me set this up. Those are awesomely too bright for me. Yeah. Got a lot of comments on mine in Orlando. That was what I was carrying. It's pretty much the one I'm carrying right now. So thank you, Napervillain, for the ink drop giveaway. Let's do it. This giveaway is open. ! Raffle to enter. That's all you have to do. You don't have to be a follower, a member, subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. And I will let you pick either the 2 pin sleeve or the 1 pin sleeve. I thought for sure the 2 pin sleeve would be the obvious choice, but I think some people might prefer a 1 pin sleeve for how they carry stuff. So, 2 pins fit in here quite easily. 1 pin in here. Pins not included, chat. Pins not included. But yeah, these are all good sizes, good cases. So yeah, there you go. These pins kind of match at the top. Nice. So I'll let you pick which one you want, and then we'll put the other one in the icebox of happiness. I'm gonna step away one more second just to check the air real quick. Now that I'm drinking coffee, it's hot. Did you get them? Thanks, Toby. My dog is going crazy now. Yeah, it wasn't even anything. It was just a truck driving down the street. Caitlin Were, 21 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. Sam heard the Borks and came over to say hi. Nice. Did we wake Sam up from the position? So we're just going to call that the position. Oh, cooler September weather. Time outside. I wish Toby had a space I could just let him roam outside. He gets so anxious though. All right, y'all got about 30 seconds left, and then I don't know what we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about planning. The mugs. Oh, you know what? This is such a train wreck of a show today, chat. I'm gonna go get some coffee while this is winding down. Refill. I need a coffee emote. I have one emote slot left for Eric. How about coffee? I don't think y'all are used to seeing me non-caffeinated. This is what happens. I've already been up 3 times. And it won't be the last. It will not be the last time. Where's that mug from? Sugar Turtle Studio. They are awesome. Awesome mugs. So I picked it up at the Baltimore Pen Show. So it's got the link. This is the Instagram link, but it's got the link to Tom's shop. You can go check it out. Getting up frequently is a byproduct of drinking too much coffee. Well, we haven't done that yet. That's going to come later. Missed the live yesterday, but noticed on the replay you showed my green Sherlock yesterday. Nice. Nice. All right. Where am I? Giveaway. You never buy coffee, you only run it. True. All right, let's pick a winner. Buy Apple Tater. It's you. Favorite office hobby is drinking lots of water and coffee in order to get up a lot. That's factually correct. Buy Apple Tater. I need you to pick. Can you pick the 2-pin sleeve or the 1-pin sleeve? So the 2-pin sleeve, right? It's got 2 slots for pins here. Hi, my name is 2-pin sleeve. Or we can have the 1-pin sleeve for the single skinnier pin. Do you have 2-pin, please? Gotcha. So 1 pin is going in the ice box. Now, chat, I want you to listen up. You listen up. We're going to do a chaos giveaway later. Do you remember the unboxing from a couple weeks ago for the St. Jude goods? And there were 3 mystery packages in there. We're going to do one of those later towards the end of stream today. This isn't going to be like a 2-hour stream. We'll probably go like a little over an hour. So maybe somewhere towards the end. Given the items that were actually given for donation for St. Jude, I'm very curious what's in these chaos. If you know, you know. Right, Brad, have you thought about getting an invisible fence? No, because our yard is weird. Like, I know it could work. We could make it work, but it wouldn't be how we'd want him to be running around. But yeah, for sure. Our neighbors have one. Buy Apple Tater. Buy Apple Tater. Email me, hello@penanac.com. Your shipping address. I will ship this today. What did I do? Oh, talking pen sleeve. Rip. I didn't go look at yesterday's clips, which is probably good. Put your dog in your neighbor's yard? No, one of their dogs is, I don't think he doesn't play nice. They have 2 dogs. One of them's super sweet and one of them's a booty. Oh, the other thing, you know how I was telling you about I never read the YouTube comments, which is, I think, good life advice. So people say, let's go in the comment, and then they frequently ask if I have a cold because I sniffle all the time. Shot collars make me sad. Yeah, I hear that. That too. That's kind of an annoyance. All right. Did we do that, chat? All right. Never let the dog out alone. Too much wildlife. Yeah. Good morning. What did I miss? People wanting me to interview some guy named Skogsy. That's what you missed, like literally. You want to do an interview sometime? Should we interview Skogsy sometime? Do you have a microphone and headset? Let's start. Let's go now. Hello and welcome to Friend of the Show. I'm your host, Brad. Which friend do I have with me today? That's when you're supposed to say Toby or Bork or something. No? Nothing? He's just looking at me. Yeah, you actually do need a mic, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we've tried. OSU is my test subject to do without. No bueno. No bueno. All right, chat. Here's the thing we need to do. I need to do a little bit of work. You've got me on the schedule somewhere right. I moved my schedule. But I will maybe soon. You have a mic and headphones? I don't think we ever clarified other than just being on the list. You have a mic, just saying. Everything in Sugar Turtle Shop is so cute. I have so much stuff from there. Brad said that earlier, referring to interviewing Carl from jail. Yeah, true. Yeah, the clink. Toby, stop. Time to get a real refill on the coffee. That is all we're doing today, Chad. Refilling coffee. I have headphones and they have a mic on them. Usually the headphones with the mic on them, that actually works. Oh, you have to use a computer too. You can't use your phone. That's the other rule. Have you rekindled your love for golf since Orlando? I'm not like completely dying to play. I would not turn down some opportunities. I'm at the point where like I need a little bit of new equipment. Like if I'm going to take it seriously, and that's not like, I kind of dread that. It's like, oh, I need to buy a new driver. Or like if I took it, like if I played like once a month, I would need to buy some things, which I'm not really up for right now. Like that, I don't have that level of commitment to invest in that is how I think about it. So, I'm happy with how it went. Like no doubt, but, I don't think I'm going to be back on the golf course very much. Garage sales for new gear. That's true. Yeah, you can buy tons of used golf equipment. Good morning, Tess. All right. So one of the things I need to work on, so this is going to be kind of like a semi-working stream. I'm going to put y'all to work too. And Glyph mentioned it yesterday. I just didn't have time yesterday. We need to have the on-deck audit. Like, what do y'all want to see reviewed? What products do I have that need to be reviewed, and when do I need to be reviewing them? Like, is there some that need to be like next week, like Monday? I'm not ready. Like I have like 2 good options for Monday, but I'm not like dialed in. And then for like the next 2 months, so like I have a bunch of new products, right? I got to go through. First and foremost, let me do the 2 fountain pens that are on the top of the review list, and then we can go from there. Got professionally fitted earlier this year. You might need to dip into the Panatic 100 to fund that. Yeah, like if I took it seriously, I would go get fitted again. I used to do fittings. Like back when I was in the golf business, the fitting things were just starting. So I used to do the fittings. But now they're even more like technically advanced than when I used to do it. Did I ever review the Aboya? I don't think so. So that's how we're going to do it. We're going to have like a tier 1 list, like of the things that need to go pretty quickly, like review sooner than later. And then there's reviews that need to happen someday but aren't like pressing. Like the Aboya is not pressing. Yeah, the Kakari, I will not be reviewing the Kakari. Plus, my model is an alpha model, and that would not be, I don't think that one's eligible for review. But we will have a Kakari review. Yeah, you get fitted for golf clubs because there is a lot of different like angles and all kinds of different weird things. I went to St. Andrews a couple weeks ago, and I couldn't believe how early people are out waiting on a single spot in the old course. Yeah, they usually start about 4 a.m.-ish. Can I review the Kakari? We already have one in the queue, Andrew. We could have 2. I'm fine with having 2 reviews, though. Do you want to? We actually have 2 Kakari options because I don't think I'm going to get one for me. I think it's a little bit too bulky for me. Yeah, it's going to get done. So you'll be the backup review when Glyph fails. Just kidding. So yeah, I was really excited to read Jeff's review yesterday. Yeah, those are, I like that format of notebook. The Disney golf courses always seem to be book solid. People seem to love golfing on vacation. Yeah, that's another thing is like, I don't want to golf on vacation with my family because I'll lose like most of a day, right? Unless I'm going on like a golf trip, and that's different. Mm. Thank you, Andrew. And I still have your Ask TPA question that I want to get to. I don't think a sport is worth it if you have to get up at 4 a.m. Skee ball is in the evening when bars are open. I could be down with that. All right, so. But yeah, back to Naperville and your fitting. I would be very eligible to and amenable for fittings, given my ability. It would be helpful for me. All right, let's look at a couple things here. Number 1A. I guess that's on the list too. Priority list. All right. Review priority list. So one of these two. So this is the wingback. This is live on Kickstarter. So that's on the short list to review. So we're going to have, we'll call the list sooner and later. So sooner. And then on the sooner ones, I can actually schedule them. I just need a general idea. So sooner is wingback. I'll probably do this one for Monday. I've been using it more. Yeah, Eboya is going to go on the later list, but it needs to be on the list. Like, I don't... Have I reviewed my Kasama? I need to go look. So sooner is the wingback fountain. So that is soon. And then this one is going to be, let's see. So this is the, I don't know the official name for this, but Jonathan's making a narrower Charleston model, which is my preference. So he gave me one of these. He gave me actually two of these to review. So I need to do this soon. Is that any old pink envelope you rest your hand on when you write? No. It's a cut J. Herbin blotter. So normally they're A5 size, but I cut this one down to fit in my plotter. And this is fountain telling material. So this is a combo meal. This is a Carolina Penco pin shape with one of Kristen's fountain telling materials. So this material is called the Committee. Does anyone know the reference to that? Because I don't, and I didn't ask Kristen. I have a feeling there's a reference there that I'm missing. The Committee, like a meeting, like the Committee. Brad, do you have that Enigma pin by chance you talked about on the podcast? I definitely do. I'll get that out in just a second. That needs to go on the later list too. So the Committee. But I'll ask them about it and see. Because it's a great color. Like, I got to pick this out. It's sick. Right? Martin Trumpets, maybe. I don't know what Martin Trumpets is. Do I have the Enigma inked? I don't believe I do. Oh man, I've been stacking too high over here, chat. Oh, this needs to go on the list. The block. See, when I get too vertical, that's when I know we're in trouble. When I do my desk, walkthrough, I should do the back of the desk too, right? I feel like that's part of the deal. I cannot live without blotter paper. I have gotten myself. Miles Davis mostly played a Martin Committee. Gotcha. So literally the trumpet brand. Okay. I will find that out. And the iBow. Is that a Miles Davis thing, or is this something I'm supposed to be reviewing? Can we go to Closet of Doom tour again? Yes. All right, so this is the Enigma. I think this one just is actually called the Enigma. So, one of the reasons I tend to latch onto pens from a personal nature, that the lighting is being a little bit green today. Like my hands seem a little bit greenish. One of the reasons I tend to latch onto some pens is because they surprise me in a way that I would not have taken upon myself to buy. So I generally do not like the double concave shape, right? So I don't own another pen that's in this shape. And this pen was given to me, so I didn't buy it for myself. I probably would not have bought this pen. But as it turns out, it is freaking perfect for my hand because the taper is here, right? So it's got a good taper here. Like, I like holding it in my hand. I like the material. The nib freaking matches, right? And then I put in Birmingham Pen Co. Eroded Bronze, and it's literally this color. It ended up being, like I said yesterday, like one of my pens of the year. And I think I will do, all right, Seaglyph, I think I will do maybe like a pen of the year category thing for next year. It'll be a pretty refined type of list situation. But it's just a knockout. And honestly, the sparkles, they only show up if you hit the light or look really close. But there's a ton of them. Like when I have it out or if I'm writing, I don't necessarily notice them. It looks like a more solid pen. So, yeah, this was the pen I was talking about yesterday. So it's one of those things where I may not have gotten it for myself because I generally don't go for this shape of pen. But it turned out to be freaking great because of a lot of things, right? So there you go. So that's the challenge. That's one of the great things about pen shows is you can actually get to try this stuff, right? Get to try these shapes out. See, does it work? How does the material look like in person versus, like what you see on a computer screen, that kind of stuff. So this one was kind of, again, a lot of these just standard, bright colorful sticks, like, the acrylic stick pens, like, which I love. It's hard to tell them apart, but there's always like little nuances in how different makers construct things, how they do things. So it was nice to get this. And then, like, talking about Orlando, it was nice to get to see some of these pens in hands. So a lot of times, like the Maverick pen that I bought, I very rarely buy a pen from a new maker the first time I see them. But this one, that one got me. It usually takes me a couple of visits to, just kind of like, there's so many options, right? Like I can't buy everything. So I try to pace myself. And, and also I'm fortunate enough to be able to go to multiple pen shows, or I could go to a pen show, decide what I like, shape wise and then order something online later, right? Like I'm not trying to rush it at the pen show. So anyway, that's that pen. That should probably go on the someday list. So let's do. Oh, Enigma would be a great name for it, like the Joker. Not buying everything, that's a choice. I didn't say it was a good choice. It is a choice, though. I don't know what... Damn it. I don't know what generic black cartridge they use for this. It's really good black ink. It's like really smooth. All right, so sooner. The later list will be a little bit shorter, so we're going to jump down here. So later. And that will be... Oh boy, a Hauga. But I bet, I don't know, Glyph's not here. He's the one that wanted me to review this. I bet this will actually be reviewed sooner because the ink I have in it, the Papier Plume Rebirth, is so good with a match to that. Oh, God. It's like, if I'm going to love it that much, I might as well just go ahead and review it. So what did I say here? Enigma. And yes, that is the Curidas. So sooner, I'm going to put the Curidas on here. I'm going to write with it. Even though that's not like completely sooner. But I do want to do a comparison. And also platinum blue black ink comparison. Okay. Now I need to, I don't know what I need to add. So this will be a review. The NFP Designs block. So that will be a review. That's a pretty easy review. Like, it's built well, it looks great, it functions flawlessly. Winning. This has to go in the sooner queue. I have pins everywhere, chat. I have pins everywhere. Is that the Indigo Plotter? No. This is my Narrow. Want to explore? Let's go. Why isn't my alerts working? Want to explore? 21 months of sub, and thank you so much. I appreciate you. The box. You have me confused, Rattler Jen. I mean, it's pretty easy to do today. This box. Is that what we're talking about? That box is NFP Designs block. So the Narwhal Horizon, I need to do this. That orange box is amazing. It really is. Jen's got plotters on the brain. I mean, who doesn't? You're either in or you're out. They're still on your brain. Either I'm way in on plotters or plotters are dumb. It's still on your brain. All right. Narwhal Horizon. I've been meaning this one. This has to go in the sooner list. So I knew the sooner list was going to be gigantic. Oh, I did the wrong symbol. Chat dingus. Oh yeah, and it's Novelor too. It's not Narwhal. I can't spell Novelor. I can't spell Narwhal. Screw it. I'm in. I'm committed to terribleness today, chat. All right. Sweet. What about your new bag? Are you planning on reviewing that? That's a good question. Initially, no. I could put it on the someday list once I use it a little bit more because I think it's going to be like kind of convenient for shows, like show bags. What happened to no mistakes? We are so light on the coffee today and the caffeine, like mistakes are just like gonna be prevalent. Thank you, McPenthusiast. I just need a command for that so I can visually see it. So actually I will put the bonsai bag on the later list because that's a good idea. I just have to think about how to do it. It's probably a good video review. I don't know how to do good video reviews. Navalur. We got a whole pronunciation thing from one of my Icelandic speaking friends. It like ends in a oosh, if I remember right. It was really difficult even for them to pronounce. It's like Navalush. All right. Oh, we definitely need more coffee. We're about to go fill this up. No pronunciation guide there yet. 0% chance they consider the Icelandic pronunciation at all when changing the name. Facts. Like 0% chance. Yeah. Like it was so tough. So it's my friend is basically Icelandic as a second language, right? So they're not like from Iceland, but they lived there for a decade plus and like are fluent. And he was just having a challenge. Like he almost even hated recording it because he's like, this is really difficult. That mug was an instant buy. That is just facts. What bean do you use? We use mostly from the Fresh Market, which is a grocery store. They have a Piedmont Perk. That's our favorite. It's at least a 3-cup day. Yeah. Do you normally drink that much coffee so fast? Kinda. I will drink a half a pot in an hour or a little more. I am definitely more of a coffee as a caffeine injector, as more of a fussy coffee type of person. Let's talk planners soon in comparison, like William Hanna versus Plotter. I think that's a good idea. And I could probably throw the Techo in there. Relay FM Coffee Roasters. I have a coffee domain name. I tried to start a coffee company with Tim from Coffee Mess. It's just too expensive. Like there was no money to be made. Me and Tim from, if anyone knows the Coffee Mess. My wife is in Iceland right now. She should get a recording of an Icelander saying it. Heck yes, she should. So let's do some planner. I still even own the domain. The domain is so good, chat. The domain name is good. Tim was all in. And then we just kept running the math and was like, nope. It was like, nope. Nice. You can email that to me, Blogwalda. No rush. I picked up the plotter Shiranami for work and it's patining very fast. Oh, God. So the only bad thing about Plotter is that like I feel like stuck to this cover because it's so good, but like all the new stuff is cool. Math and Domain for what? A coffee company. Like I wanted to do a coffee company for pen people, like like a subscription service. All right, Planner. Yeah, and this review list doesn't have to be like just pens. Like this, I'm doing anything here, right? There's some inks that need to go in here. Planner. And then what did Neighbor Villain say? Who is this good for? Yeah. The problem is I don't have a lot of planners, right? I'm pretty solid in what I like now. Like I don't think I'm gonna break down like all the offerings right available. I'm just gonna talk about the things that I've used and why they worked. And literally 3 out of the 4 things that I've used have been similar, and 1 has been different. I've basically used 2 formats in the past 7 years, either the 1 page per day or the 1 week over 2 pages formats. Those are my only formats. Shall I just upload the audio file here? I would actually rather you not do that, but you can email it to me. Oh yeah, I do some. I've definitely done coffee subscriptions and things like that. But when we were trying to do it for our own work, for our own company, like there was no math that we were comfortable with. But yeah, just buy from Tim. Tim's coffee rules. I'm gonna go get some more. The coffee mess rules. Like Tim used to bring coffee to the shows, and it's like legit. Trade is really good. Trade has been my last sub. I've used King's Coast and Trade have been my 2 coffee subscriptions. Right now I'm not on one. I yawned while pouring the coffee. Is that bad, chat? Is that bad? It's not even to count the drinking of the prophets, right? Oh, we have such a good domain name, too. Ugh. I don't want to share it yet, though. I still own it. I don't want to share it. It's a good name, though. All right, let me look at a couple other things. So it might be nap day. It might be. I don't know if I'm gonna have time. Today, though, is the challenge. Can you suggest a ring binder so I can use different size paper in like an A5, A6, B5, B6? Moramon makes a simple binder. Those have the 20-hole punch. Not a huge fan of the 20-hole punch. The Coffee Addict. Not the Coffee Addict, but like it's a very simple name. I'll tell you because I still own the domain. You can't steal it yet. It was Extra Fine Coffee Co. And like that was just like really good naming, really good for logos. And I haven't wanted to get rid of that domain yet. Like we had some artwork and things like that. So like it was clean. It was clean. I was very happy with that. The Black Coffee Society. That's pretty funny. Okay, so we have the Wingback, Carolina Penco, Platinum Curados, Platinum NFP Designs Blogs, Normal Horizon. All right, this has actually moved up to the top of the list. My wife and I keep talking about opening a combo coffee shop, beer bar, indoor-outdoor dog park. I would be there. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Back to random hobby. Yeah, I would almost consider maybe disc bound than ring, even though I love my rings here. Um, Disc systems, you can find those different sizes, I think, a little bit easier. I'm not totally dialed into the ring bound system, but look at Filofax's covers, and then you can use your the punches for that, or you can go disc bound like the Levenger or Staples Arc systems before you get into the other stuff. My main planner is the Hobonichi accessory Ruka collar. I need the time slots. What is this layout? Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I'll pull this up for anyone. Hi. That's cool. Like at my old job, I think that would be like super useful. It was a birthday gift. All right. I need to. So, are there any products y'all see on the market that I need to review? I'm gonna pull the review bin up here, or the in limbo goods bin here. Is there anything y'all are seeing out there that I should consider reviewing? Oh man, I just smudged. Oh well. Ink Miser Ink Shot. What is that? Filofax A5 planner works with plotter refills. Ferret Fawcett, you're on the list today. The good list. I'll email you tonight when I go out there. Pentel Flow Tune. Is this a Miles Davis thing again? All right. So, hang on. Let me get back here. I gotta show you my smudge. Hi, chat. Look at that platinum blue black. I just smudged the poopy out of it. Rip. Glass dip nib shootout. You know what we're gonna do? Front me. I've been asked this many times. Dip nib. Random hobby. I'll show you one. 1 second. Let's see. Dip nib. Glass nib. Okay. Are the pens expensive? Some are, some aren't. And also, expensive is relative. So, $5 is an expensive pen to a lot of people, and like a gel ink pen. So, but like some of these fountain pens are like have extra zeros. How about a review of CY Gravitas new pen? That is in the works. All right. So what am I looking at here, Skogsy? Hi. You cannot see this. I mean, this is just an accident waiting to happen.
If you need a present for a fountain pen lover who seems to have everything, we've got your back. In this video, we'll show you 8 unique gifts for the fountain pen enthusiast in your life. Shop all the products by clicking the card above. Let's get started.
Coloring. Okay, we have. Here it is.
Ink testing book.
Coloring. Shout out Coloring.
Any ink collection.
All right.
The Ink Miser Ink Shot is the perfect way to use up the last drops in a bottle. Transfer ink into the inkwell using the included pipette and fill up a pen. If your friend collects Noodlers or Monteverde inks, the intra-bottle inkwell is even more useful. It sits on the rim of the bottle, so there's no need to move ink anywhere. Cap the bottle and turn it upside down to fill the reservoir. It's as easy as that. Converting a pen into an eyedropper filler is practically a rite of passage for fountain pen lovers.
I would not Shark Tank that. Yeah, pass. You love the miser. You could just steal a miser out of one of your existing ink bottles. I'm just gonna use a syringe for something. I use it all the times for bottles with small openings. I guess that's where I prefer syringes. Or I'll just put a converter in. That seems like one extra step. I was watching whatchamadingy, Tom Otto do the Ink Miser on the Ink Journal page the other day. How often do you replace syringes once I don't feel like lubricating the gasket and the plunger when they're like jamming? Otherwise, you rarely need to place them unless I need to unless I stain something, which bothers me. But that's more of an annoyance. Work needs to chill. Don't they know I'm watching a stream about pens, right? All right. Oh, Head Full of Ideas. You actually heard me sing that, huh? That is such an addictive song. That's one of my favorites. It was a birthday. Plus, it's screamy. I like a good screamy song. All right. Pentel Flow Tune. I'm going back in here. Pentel Flow Tune. I don't know. I feel like Paul's joking with me. It's like, hey, Brad, have you checked out the Pentel Ligma? I was like, oh, no, that sounds great. Pentel Flow Tune. What kind of name is that? I can't even spell it. All right, you're going to make me look this up. And you feel the converter directly from the syringe then? Yeah. All right, I'm pulling up Pentel Flow Tune, but not in front of y'all. I feel like I'm getting trolled. Yeah, I know, right? Have you checked out the Pilot Ds? Pentel Flow Tune. What is this? All right, it's a real thing. How about the Magna Carta number 10 nib? I'd need Andrew to review that for me. Flowtune Skip Free Rollerball Pen. Skip Free Rollerball, latest evolution of rollerball pen, enables your ideas to float down the stream of imagination, chat. And now you should all be singing Float On. The synergy of a new water-based ink infused with an oil-based lubricant and a finely tuned pen tip mechanism provides a smooth, floating-like writing experience. They are all in on the float. The finely tuned ink tip pen floats across the page. God, that's enough floating, Pentel. Floats across the page without any skipping, unlike some pens, is what it says here. Floats across the page without skipping, unlike some pens, parenthetical. Delivering a consistent line under any writing pressure. Get in their butts, Pentel. Come on. Pentel came up with that name? Pentel Japan? Mm-hmm. Wow. Unlike some pens. I'm going to review it just for the shade. I'm going to review it just so I can say Pentel is calling you out, people. All right. Flowtune on the list. This looks terrible, just for, by the way. I mean, there's no way I'm going to like this. You know what pen I hate that other people like? The Uniball Vision. This reminds me of that. I hate the Uniball Vision. Uniball Vision Elite, great pen. Uniball Vision, this is going to be like the Uniball Vision. Before I even pick it up, I know what this is going to be like. There is no chance that I like this. But that ad copy is worth it. Yeah, I feel like they're lacking like 7% on the post-consumer recycled materials. Like, you got to go full 69% post-consumer recycled material, or what are you even doing? Someone had a bet on how many times I use float on the single page. Golly. All right, this way I can use "Float On" as the lyrics. So, all right, it's on the list. I'm asterisking it so I can buy some. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of ways you could have used "float" in the product name, and none of them would have been good. I don't think. Just saw Modest Milk like 3 weeks ago. Nice. Platinum Chokuru. I do need to get that. I'm still scared of that, but I think I gotta do it right. I love the Tool brand. They do a really good job. Tool is one of the better office brands, or store brands, I should say. Platinum Chokuru. Have you tried it, Greg? Trying to get them to change the name was one of the last things I did at Pentel. Really? That one doesn't. That one does not work. That one does not work. Flow T. I think that's actually worse. The Zebra Python. Use of magnets thing. Is that a real Zebra Python? Huh? That's a real thing. I'm not gonna get trolled here. One of y'all is gonna get me. I feel it, especially with the lack of paying attention. No, too scared. Yeah. I'm with you, Greg. But I will do it for science, and I'll put it in like a Twisby, like so we can see it in the barrel. Zebra Python, but spelled like Titan, not like Python, like the climbing gear. Zebra PETA N. I'm gonna call it the PETA N. Zebra PETA N. I will take one for the team on that. I said I would do it. I feel like that's one of the things like I need to do, right? That needs to be something like I have so I can share and say, look, you're warned. I had churro and eco, clean no problem, so I'll put it in a Sailor PG. Nice. Have you done a video yet, Dormouse Desk? I don't know what's happening here. How is it so it's a magnet clip on the thing? Okay, so this can clip around your binding. This is actually pretty smart. Okay, so you can clip it to any book, and then you have the magnet. So I mean the problem. The problem is you're still gonna knock this off. But that's just me. Oh, and here's the other problem. It's $20. Damn. Trying to get to the end of the marketing. All right. I'm kind of in on this. This would be worth reviewing to see if it works. I like how they use a Stayology notebook. Again, you'll get me back on my thing. All major pen companies should make their own notebooks. That's a Stayology notebook. The refill it uses is also a problem. Zebra gel refills are good. Is it a gel refill? I didn't look. I hate that I can't scroll the product information without scrolling to the bottom of the images. Vibrant black ink 0.5, but does it say gel or roller? Gel. That's the skinny refill though. That's the skinny refill. All right, I'm gonna write this down. This looks like something jet pens would get. It's the JK refill, which is what, like the the multi-pin refill. It's definitely narrow. It's not the full-size one. For as much as I love Zebra, and I've said this from day one, they have the shortest lived gel ink refills. You can run through those refills like pretty quickly. All right, what else y'all seeing out there? This looks like something JetPens would get to me. This looks like a Japanese market product that they will probably get. Yeah, I've come around on this the more I look at it. Like, you're absolutely knocking this off and losing the pin at some point though, chat, right? Like, you're 100% knocking this pin off this thing all the time. Like, if you're putting it in a bag or a backpack, there's only so strong you can make a magnet like that length to make it stick. You're just going to knock that off all the time. Tokyo Pin Shop based in US or Japan? US. What's a good refill for the Studio Neat Mark 1 that it's other than black? You got to look at those Monteverde Parker refills. I mean, Schmidt makes blue and red and green and purple, but if you want something like magenta-y or... I haven't reviewed them yet. Let me find those, because that needs to go in the review queue. This is a product designed to make you buy replacement pins when you lose them. Except there, you can't buy the pin by itself, I'm sure. All right, so I do have the Dominant Industry notebooks. This will be on the later list. Wow, lighting. Hi. It was about... Sorry, I keep singing that. New color for Lamy Studio, Matt Rose. I mean, good morning to you too, Kimberly. God. Just come in here like that. Good morning to you. Jeez. Nah, it's a good color. Price increase? Yes, no? That seems a little bit more. I haven't bought a Studio in a while, so I don't know. I thought they were more like 80. Yes, no, maybe? Matt Rose is good, but I'll wait for Pete Rose. Will you, though? Like, those words have never left anyone's lips. I will wait for Pete Rose. Like, that's not a sentence that exists. No one has ever said that sentence. Except his bookie. His bookie will wait for Pete Rose. So I take that back. His bookie has said, I will wait for Pete Rose. Yeah, it used to be 80-ish. Okay, I'm not delusional. All right. Kimberly, now that you're here. Dominant Industry, Takasago paper notebooks would interest in review? Or no? Yay or nay for you to review. Blank lined and grid. Looks like notebooks, I know. But it's the Dominant Industry is making them with the Takasago Premium paper, which I thought was super cool. Tess, hang tight. I'm going to find you those refills. It was a birthday. I mean, you use notebooks, right? Sure, someone. Do you like blank or lined? My box is too full here. Sorry, Toby. Toby did not like that sound. It was a birthday. Surprise you? Okay, definitely lined then. It's not going to be a surprise whatsoever. Literally no surprise there. Just picked up a Mark 1 pen. Would it fit well in a single rickshaw? Without question. They do make shorter ones, but I can tell you, Like the standard ones I can show you real quick. Oh man, dodges are in the way. So this one is, I don't know if there is a standard, but this is like the fountain pen size one. And they do make a shorter one, but yeah, like it's gonna fit it very well. Because I do like the, I don't want it coming up here anyway, right? So, yeah. But you can get different sizes, like Evan's saying. It was a birthday gift. Why am I singing that so much? All right, I am on a refill hunt, and then we'll do a giveaway, chat. Y'all need to wait for this giveaway. I think this is gonna be a I think this is gonna be a good one. Oh man, I need to review these two. I now understand why a lot of people like the Mark 1. It's one of my favorite pens. It's the same thing for like the Retro 51. It's like, am I really, like, as a fountain pen person, going to like this? And it's not simply that they use the same refill. It's just like, it's a very simple, elegant pen design that's comfortable to use and enjoyable, and it makes me smile. And like, that's all I need sometimes, right? So I need to review Joe's pencils, Joe Little. That's on the later list. We're going to call this Little Pencil Designs. Which will get him in trouble because he doesn't make that many of them. And then when he does, they sell them out. But hang on, I promise I'm getting to you, Tess. I mean, not for the purple axle, but for something else. I like how thick they are. That actually works for me too. All right, if you're a refill, where would you be? Exactly. So I bought these to test. Oh, they're Schmidt. Oh, that's right. Schmidt did colored ones. That's exactly right, A. Miller. So look, these are ballpoints, but in teal, purple, and magenta. So I'm going to test these out. So actually, I'm going to write this down. Tess is very patient. I think when she, what's that show where you write about like is it the Death Notebook? This is gonna turn bad real quick for me. But like, is that gonna be like the new notebook when that notebook ever arrives? Is that just gonna be like her Death Notebook, and it's just gonna be like Hipponoto, like through like 500 pages? In your opinion, what is the best gel pen? Uniball Signo DX. Can we do an exclamation point top 5? And you will see my list of a lot of my favorites. You just got an email from Hipponoto? Was it a shipping notification or another excuse? Read last week there are 82 Parker style refills from other brands. I do not doubt that for 1 second. I mean, just in my little bag here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Doing, I haven't been doing. Velo, Brooksario, thank you for the follow. An email asking if they had my address right. What? Yeah, because it's been 10 years, you might have moved. Squirrel, we're getting a squirrel emote. Squirrel emotes on the list, chat. Squirrel emote on the list. All right, I think we're in good shape here. I think we should do a fancy giveaway. What do y'all think? This is going to be a chaos giveaway. Let me make some space here. I think I have enough on the list now, and I can figure everything else out later. It was a Hokenheath. Thank you for the follow. Or is it Hookenheath? Hookenheath. Fancy? We should, I mean, you don't wear a party hat when we're in stream? Is it hydration if it's coffee? I mean, it's mostly water, right? It was a batch email for everyone. It probably shared your address with everyone else too. Hey, if you haven't died since we started this Kickstarter, please send us your current shipping address. If you have died, RIP. Can we send Tess your notebook? Sorry, that was mean. That was mean, chat. Sorry. Is that too mean? I don't think so. All right. I got that Monteverde ceramic gel XF needle in blue for my Rota. You tested on our older stream as my favorite non-fountain pen writer. Did I? Because that sounds kind of a... Oh, yeah, Inky Love. That was one that got sent to me. And it was fun, and I need to use it. I should probably get some more of those myself. All right. Are y'all holding on to your butts? I might be overselling this. Who knows? This is a chaos giveaway, so we don't know what it is. But hold on to your butts. I don't want to brag, but I'm one of the few people who actually got what they ordered from Hippo. I did too. Like, I was in the first or second shipment of this recent one. All right, so this is what we're going to do. I do not know what is in these. All right, are y'all feeling lucky? Now's the time to say nice things about the bot, because I think there's probably some cool stuff in here. So if you were here when I opened up a box from a friend who donated stuff for the giveaway, these were listed as, hey, you should give away these on stream. So those two fancy sailors, one from the aquarium, the other pink one, bandless, and then that fancy pilot custom. This person sent me these. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do... I can show you what's in them. Like, this is all that's in them. Like, I haven't looked past this, right? So there's a pen in a case. No clue what it is. I have not looked. Nothing like that. So we're going to pick a winner. I said I'm going to do one a week for the month of September. So do I have enough time to do all three? I think we do. So we'll just do 1, 2, 3. So you can tell me which box you want. All right, so we're going to do one this week, one next week, one the following week. And the only rule is chat gets to see what's in it, okay? You're going to blindly pick 1, 2, or 3, and then I'm going to open it up because I want to know what's in it, and chat wants to know what's in it. So that's the rule. If you don't want to open it on stream, don't enter. We're opening these because I'm curious now. All right? So let me set this up. That's not chaos. It's chaos enough. It's chaos enough. It would be chaos if I sent it blindly, but I think we all want to see, right? If I win, I'm choosing be a D4. Fair. Chaos adjacent, chaos-ish. Right? We're nosy, right? I want to know what's in here. I have not looked. Like, I'm really good about, like, not, like, cheating and doing all the, like, sneaking peeks and things like that. So, all right. I want one to be a 45. They might not even be Franklin Christophs. They might all be Franklin Christophs. So it's chaos in the choice that you don't know what it is, but we are going to open it here on stream. Chaos box 1. Oh, I can't spell chaos. That's a part of the chaos. All right, this giveaway is open. You're going to be able to choose a box, and I'm going to look and see what's inside before I ship it to you. We're not giving away Toby. And I am going to get more coffee. Excuse me. We want to see the pin, Brad, before you ship. I'm going to open the pin. One of my preppy pins has started skipping. Well, maybe there's a preppy in here. We can get you a new one. Shiri, happy birthday, Shiri. That is very buttering up the bot. We're going to need to see some ID. Bamadale 420, thank you for the follow. Yeah, made it just in time to waffle. This is a waffle of randomness. It's chaos in choice, but we are going to show what it is. You mentioned yawning while making coffee. That's your brain getting ready for caffeine. It preemptively releases downer chemicals before the stimulant, so it's not as intense. Dang, I like it, Mafia Geek. So this first one, I think we're all, I'm excited for the first one because maybe that's telling for what's in the rest of the boxes. Maybe it's not. Like, it literally could be like a chewed up pencil, right? Keep your expectations low, then be surprised, right? Goots, goots, goots. Oh, so who was talking about me singing We Laugh at Danger, Break All the Rules? I was doing that because all the hobbies with the gifted subs. Let's go. Thank you for the gifted subs, Kimberly. Enjoy your gifted subs. Enjoy your emotes. Can't wait to get my new emotes. New emotes should be ready in October. Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate it. But yeah, who was saying I was, no, you have 10 seconds to enter. 10 seconds to enter. 10 seconds to enter. I was thinking about that song. That song's been in my head because I just went to Florida, and that's a very, like, Florida song. I was going to use it for some of my Instagram reels, but it's so screamy, like, you can't hear what they're saying in the song. I hope you enjoy your birthday as all the hobbies. We had a drink in your name. Facts. Is there anything you can do to clean it so it won't skip? I mean, you could put a little dot of water on there. Well, you probably need to shim the nib somehow. Like, you need to get in between the tines. So like I use like something official, but you don't even need to do that. It won't let me redeem a hydrate. I think we just had a redemption, so it's like probably like once every 30 minutes. So these brass shims go through the tines. Like if it's skipping, you might just have like some paper fiber buildup, which is pretty normal. But anything you can just get in there. Anything you can get, even if you just like get the tip underwater and like press it down so it spreads a little bit and just try to clean it and then scribble with it. But this actually goes through the tines and cleans that for you. All right, we ready for a giveaway? Is it done? It is done. I donated blood this morning too, except it was for a physical. It wasn't an actual donation. They did a good job. Like, you can't even see my mark. Sweet. All right. Sorry, Tima. I looked up brass shims. They are €6 a piece. Yeah, you don't have to get like that expensive. Ultra soft toothbrush. Yeah. Like this is just me being Mr. Fancy Pants over here with this fancy brass shims. You know, probably due to inflation and rare materials costs, I probably paid like $2 for this one. Now it's $6. All right. Let me have a sip of coffee, then we're going in. All right, we ready? Winner is Mobius Red. Mobius Red, you are the winner. I believe it's been a while. Definitely not first time winner. But been a while winner, maybe? Yo, Mobius Red. All right, Mobius Red. Now comes the fun part. You have to choose which door you want me to open. Door number 1. Door number 2 in the middle. Door number 3. Door number 1. Door number 2. Door number 3. Pick a door. Third time, number 2. All right. Number 2 is Mobius Reds. The rest, we'll give another one away next week. All right. Let's see what we got, chat. I'm as anxious as y'all are. All right, so we have a case. Let's see if I can Let's see if I can tell what it is. It's a pin. It has a clip. So it's probably not a Franklin Christoph. I would guess some of them have clips. The twos have clips. Are you going to do the Monty Hall trade option? No, we're done. All right, you ready? I think it was a Sailor. What do y'all think? Sheesh. Okay. So it's a Sailor Pro Gear standard, I believe. With some sparkles. So it's a blue base, sparkles, gold trim. Anyone know the name of this one? Anyone know the name of this one? All right, let's see what we got here. Medium fine nib. All right. So thank you, Mysterious Benefactor, for doing this. Holy cow. Wow. Pretty amazing, right? I had a feeling, chat. Is it the Shikiori Vega? If you put in a link, I can try to tell and see. So yeah, this is the Pro Gear. Is this a slim? This might be I actually, when I'm not using Sailors all the time, I have a hard time telling between slims and standards. This actually might be a slim. Oh yeah, I can tell by the nib. 14K, so there we go, slim. All right, let's see if it's this one. That be it. That is it. So it's this pen right here. That is it. That'll be your first gold nib. Well, perfect. This is perfect. So, Mysterious Benefactor. Amazing. Thank you so much. Here it is again. That one's for you, Mobius Red. This is the person who donated several of the pins to the St. Jude raffle. Can we get an exclamation point St. Jude in there? And y'all go check out the raffle. We're raising money for St. Jude this month. And this person just really, really outdid themselves. Mystery, yeah. Some of the recent slim models have 21K though, really. So, Mobius Red, email me your shipping address. I will ship this out today. That person is a legend, like legit legend. Legit legend. Like, bringing me to tears, legendary status for sure. All right, so Mobius. Can't just go by gold nib. Gotcha. So, guess what? There's 2 more mystery boxes. We're going to do one next week, one the week after. We still have some notebooks from the Mysterious Benefactor to give away too. And I think a pen case. They really, really hooked us up like big time. Yeah, no rush. Like I'm shipping this afternoon. Yeah, like I'm like back to being like taken aback again by like thinking about the kindness. Pretty amazing. So yeah. I think just on the St. Jude status, about halfway through. Are we like halfway through? Pins donated by Carl. I shouldn't laugh so hard at that, but that was funny. I think we're around like 10 grand, something like that. I haven't looked yet, or I haven't caught up yet, but that would be my guess, which is amazing stuff, chat. Amazing stuff. So I think that's about where we're at. So hopefully we can double that by the end. We'll see. If not, hey, if we stop today, we're pretty freaking good. All right, Mobius Red. That's you. Stealth pen coming your way. All right, what else do we need to talk about today, chat? I got a few minutes. We can hang. One day I should get a gold nib, but I'm pretty happy with steel. If you're happy with steel nibs, you should continue to be happy with steel nibs. I choose steel nibs on some of my expensive pens. I'm a huge proponent of steel nibs. But, I mean, I like my gold ones too. But, like, it's not going to drive, like, the amazing decision. It's at $293. What's my video price price? What's my video fund? I think $293 was my video buffer. I might get the Monarch before gold. See, that's at least a unique thing, right? But yeah, I love steel nibs. I think steel nibs make better needle points too for someone who likes to write fine like me. Have you seen the videos of Ben Walsh testing his nib? I saw it and I clicked off of it because it was making me anxious. No like. Did not like. But yeah, I get it. But like, I was out. I'm out. Yeah, it was stressful. Thank you, Megalinity. Like, I started watching and I'm like, nope. That's literally what I did. I was watching, then I read the description and I was like, no. Ben did a video where he's like essentially using a nib as a box cutter, showing the strength of the nib, and it was making me very uncomfortable. Steel in my test make better needle points. I think that's just facts, right? Unless you write with like a feather. Like if you have a feather style of writing, you could do like a needle point gold. How did the nib stand up? I clicked out. I noped out of that real quick. But it must have made it. It must have made it because I think the people that did watch it are saying it was good. He had one that he jammed the pen into a block of wood. It's like, I'm good. Did he drop one down the stairs yet? That's what we need. I've tried feathers, but I'm not very good at cutting them. Someday I'll try tempering first. Yeah. Well, I was talking about like feather light pressure though, but like, because I think even with feathers, you probably still have to have some pressure because you're trying to deliver the ink so hard. His latest thing is attacking a plywood block. Warning, nib violence. Thank you, Evan. Brad, sailor nibs can't do that, right? Which? Which? I've lost track of the question. B, needle points? Or like cut boxes and fall. Sailor nibs do not survive falls. So like he needs a weighted section sailor nib because they will just fall like this and then stick into the ground because that's what mine did. Yeah, that's what Summer Studio is talking about. The one nib I have damaged from dropping was a sailor with a metal section. So when it falls off the desk, it's just weighted. So the only way it can fall, it's like a Lamy 2000. That's why Lamy 2000s get damaged so much because that weighted section, they just go thump and they're like darts. Yep. I didn't realize sailor cartridges and converters aren't normal. They are normal for sailors. They're proprietary for Pilot, Platinum, and Sailor. All have proprietary shapes. They are not cross-pollinating with the international standard converters and cartridges. I recently dropped my L2K. Did it land nib down or did you survive? So my sailor that I dropped, Mark Bacchus, turned it into like a posting style nib and it's fantastic. He's like, hey, this is damaged. I can totally fix it. But since I'm doing this, why don't we do something weird? And I couldn't say yes fast enough. Lamy 2000 my goal, so thanks for the heads up. The Lamy 2000, as great a pen as it is, it's a very slick pen. Like, and if you don't have the cap on it to prevent it from rolling, it will get away from you fast. And it's a lightweight barrel metal section, so it's only going to go one direction when it falls. Mini jarts, exactly. Remember lawn jarts? I'm of a certain age where those were legal. Then y'all started killing people with them. Way to go. Ruined my lawn jarts. But see, that's why I like the pens, A. Miller, because of the balance when writing. But it is dangerous if you let them go. You need a pen rest for it. Yeah, you need anything that you know where you're setting it down properly. Uncapped. Capped is fine. Like, it's not going anywhere with it's because it has a clip. But all right, Toby's Nobod. Toby is officially in the Sam position. I got the Yovo and Pilot versions. I'm in love with this cleaning tool. Yeah. I got the Yovo, Pilot, and Sailor versions. Because of a few bad apples, we have to play cornhole. I mean, yeah, imagine Jarts League on TV. That would be sick. I think bring Jarts back. We need a petition. Only pin that got broken was my Pineider Honeycomb Black Prince. The cap fell off my desk. The only pin I've broken in my hand is the Pineider Honeycomb. Got all three as well. Love those tools. I've been enjoying mine so far. I need to swap. Kimberly yelled at me for not swapping the vial part with one of my larger vials. I was just using the skinny vials, so I was making aggressive hand motions to clean them, and she told me to switch. And the digital lamp, Malahandrolu. You're just like my son. It's like I can't be mad at you. It's just funny. Hope you did not have to pay for the Pineider. So I've told this story before. It was the prototype when Pineider was launching. I was at the LA Pen Show at the old Manhattan Beach Hotel years and years. This is like 20 teens at some point. And Jaffa was bringing in Pineider. They had this honeycomb. Lisa Van Ness brought me over to check out all the new Pineider stuff. He handed me the honeycomb. I uncapped it, and it just shattered right in the middle. They didn't even blink. They're like, it's prototype. That's fine. I was like, okay. I like panicked for like a second, and then I think they've made him better. 20 mil syringe. I have some more. Well, yeah, the skinny vials are fine. I didn't even think about switching them. I had the Pilot Desk pen uncapped in my hand and turned and hit the tines on a lamp base. The EF is down F. Oops. I need to get the Pilot Desk pen because I like the platinum one. That's what I need to do Chokuru in, is the platinum desk pen. I think that's a thought. Because it's a fine nib, not an extra fine. That would be good. That would be a good Chokuru ink testing, although I do kind of want it in the clear barrel. Why not both? Why not both? Lamy have discontinued the studio. They still make the studio. Chokuru, all the pens. No. I can't use that much black ink. As much as I like black ink, no more than one black ink at a time in a pen. I want the CP1 in a navy blue. I wish they'd do more. That's such a good... am I a writer, author? I write a lot of words. I am not an author. I write pen reviews. I write literally thousands of words a week about pens, but I am not a writer. As I guess technically I am a writer as a job, but no. I'm not a published writer, as in a book. You have to compare Chokuru. Yeah, when I do the Chokuru, I mean, it's 100% going to be Carbon Black and Sailor Nano Black. Do I have Aurora Black? I might have to pick up Aurora Black. I'm not sure I have that. Robert Oster Black is black ink, is gray. Yeah. A lot of standard black inks are gray, which is why they can market to us the blackest black inks, right? Because they know standard black inks are tough to get really, really black. I'm still a Nurabiro guy. If I want just like a sweet standard black ink, I'm either going Nurabiro or Carbon Black. I really like my Lamy Studio. I don't know if I'd buy a second one, but if it came in a cool color, I would. I'm a Lamy Studio fan. That is a pen that's not for everyone. That section is kind of slippery. Like, it works fine for me. A lot of people super dislike that section. My official writer in the chat would call me a writer. Thank you, Sarah. Every now and then those words will come out of my mouth. And then I look at some of my spelling and grammar and punctuation, and I'm going, ooh. Carbon Black is graphite, not black. I mean, compared to Chokuru, yeah, but no. CK makes PCB look gray. Now, yes, like side by side, I'm not going to argue that. On its own, Platinum Carbon Black's pretty freaking black. I mean, if Platinum Carbon Black is graphite, then most other blacks are gray, like even lighter than graphite. Kiwaguro is great. What is the Lamy above the studio with all those colored section options? I can't think of the name of it. The accent, maybe? Yeah. That's why writers have editors. So that makes me not a writer, Major Bedlam, by definition. I think that's fair. In my view, diatributous document black is the blackest permanent. Yeah, you've mentioned that, and I've never bought it. Yeah, so if I don't have an editor, then I'm not a writer. I'm just messing with y'all. I'm still a writer, you dingus, I know. I write a lot of words per week. I just sent you a safe to share photo with comparison. Okay. Holy shnikes. Yeah, that's lighting. I mean, that's because, like, you're going to get me in trouble sharing this because I don't, like, that's the sheen. Platinum carbon has a sheen on it. Chokuru is just straight up black. I'm going to show you all this, but this is not. So the bottom two, like, that's that finish that people like on platinum carbon. But I get it. But that's not super fair. Oh, I'm glad she didn't send me. I'm glad Kimberly didn't send FU chat. You're wrong, because that would have just shown up. Let's see how quick she is. Oh yeah, Kimberly's ink lines are super cool. I might have to steal this. What is the bung box? Oh, that's Lamont. You heard that? Well, you haven't texted it yet. That's a Bungu box Lamont. It's very pretty. What is that Sailor Ink Studio number? True. That is true. Kimberly likes y'all better than me. That is a fact. All right, let's see the next picture. Oh, here's the bigger. Yeah, I will get the Chukuro. Are you going to review Chukuro? I still kind of want to do it myself. Now I can text you. No, that is true. So that carbon black has this matte finish. Even from this distance and through like 2 levels of digital processing, that Chokuro is just straight up black, isn't it? Glad I found this channel. Have to run. Hey, Bamadale, thank you so much for hanging out. Come back and join us. I'm here 3 times a week, Monday, Tuesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesday and Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern. Wednesdays around 11:30, but that changes. Like next Wednesday, I think we're going to be at 10 a.m. So thank you for joining us. So yeah. There you go. Oh, yeah. Also, yes, I was going to catch that, Evan. Lamy Studio, not discontinued. That is one of their more popular lines. I need to know how it operates in fine, extra fine nibs. I will handle that. You got a sample but haven't used it yet? I need to go buy a bottle. Major Bedlam with the gifted sub to Bama Dale. See, now you're required to come back, Bama Dale, to play around with the emotes. It's a requirement. They have a pink studio coming out soon. Yeah, that was the text we got. Or excuse me, the link I got here in the chat. Thank you, Major Bedlam. I'm relieved to know the studio is sticking around. Oh, that took me a second to process. I was like, I'm not going anywhere. Lamy Studio. More coffee. I have one of the tealy petrol studios. The new Ion color looks nice. The Ion's just not going to deliver, though. I think they'll eventually wrapping up the Ion. I like the Ion. Most people don't like the Ion, which I get. It's a weird pen. And it's a weird price point. I would rather have the Studio than the Ion every day. And they're like $10 apart. But the color's cool. The color's like the color of my laptop. Like that midnight blue. I should have bought a red Ion when they were in clearance, though. I think the red is probably the best color. I'm looking at getting an all black Lamy Studio and put the Lamy cursive nib on it. That would be sick. Those all black studios, like, that has been on my list. Like, I just don't need it. I prefer the grip texture of the Ion, but the overall shape of the studio. I agree to both. I'll also want a Lamy logo for the cursive nib, but they're hard to find now. The logo or the nib? Which one do I have? I can never remember the name. Is this a logo that Sergeant Story sent me? Is this a logo? And I had the cursive nib on it, and I switched it. No, I had a needle. I put my needle point on it. That's just a standard nib. Logo fountain pen is hard to find. You have the logo. Okay. I don't know why I can never remember this name of this one. Their names aren't very standout. Cursive nib is cool. What does everyone think of the new Pelikan M205? I think it's killer. I mean, I think it's killer. Brad, what graphite utensils have you been using recently? What a great question, because I haven't been using much. No wood case pencils. I've been using a Spoke prototype pencil and then a Spoke Model 4, and that's about it. They can't be as all well named as Flowtune, right? So yeah, I've had a wooden pencil fondness that I'm missing right now. I was thinking that yesterday or 2 days ago when I was writing. I was looking around for a wooden pencil, and I don't have one at my desk. So I just have my Spoke 4, my Spoke 7, allegedly, and then my Kuratoga Dive, but I never use the Dive. I just use it for showing off. Got a Kaweco SketchUp, and I can draw surprisingly light with it. I think the SketchUp is a cool pen, a pencil. I just can't do the 5-point whatever cores. That's why I like the fixed pencils with the 2mm cores. Pelikan 205, not my cup of tea, but I'm glad Pelikan's not repeating designs, colorways like some brands are wont to do. Yeah. But you say that, Namiki Winter Vlad, and the one I don't like that they are getting repetitive in, even though they're not in themselves, is the white 600. Like, that one seems to be a little bit, I want to see something more from that, because that is a cool pen. And now it's just like red, green, blue. But they look so good. They sell really well because they're so beautiful. Spoke 7, that's the working name. That's what we're calling it in the background. I don't know if it's going to get that or not. If they come with an orange, would you get it? That's exactly what I said when I was talking about it. I was like, now if it's an orange, we might have something here. So would the orange one look good with the silver trim or the gold trim? Probably gold. Because they did the gray one with silver trim, right? And most of the rest of them have been gold trim. I can't see what crazy utensil you create for Spoke X. I'm not sure. We haven't created the craziest thing. Yes. Why no orange Safari? It's a good question. They did terracotta. They did orange. How many years ago was orange? Was that in the 90s? LTC, you're on my list today too. Just FYI, I haven't forgotten your question. It's literally, I can see the note with the stuff I'm taking to the shipping department from here. Why no orange Safari? They've done it in the past, so hopefully again. Let's call it the Spoke valve stem. I need to be carrying this with me. Oh, I saw some other stuff from Brian. We're going to have a meetup hopefully next week. We're going to check out some new stuff. Are you making a Rody XL cap without grooves or notches? We do. We have one. The Proto aluminum is smooth. But yeah, answer yes, but we also already make one. But just in the all aluminum model. How'd that 1 hour? Golly. I just miss y'all, Roy Hawk. And you know what else? The coffee kicked in. We're almost done with like our 4th cup. Do you see the orange gold spot AL Sport? I might have to get that one. That one came out good. They need to. Lamy does a lot of orange, but not in the right pens. They do neons in the Pico. In what's the one with the weird click barrel, the ballpoint, not the accent. They done an AL Sport. It was kind of burnt orange, that one, wasn't it? Orange Studio was an LE. I don't think I've seen an Orange Studio. Or was it like the burnt orange, not like the orange? Gold Spot Orange AL Sport is nice. Got mine earlier this week. I need to look at that. Did you use Brad's discount code? So, real quick, if I ever give y'all a discount code, like off stream, like I can't publish it, I don't get any kickbacks for that. I just want the record to stay. That's not like an affiliate link. It's just, hey, they're sending me Kimberly literally has all the thing. You sign up for Mike's Patreon. Good. I'm saying you should use someone's 10% off. I don't care if you use it. I get nothing for you using mine. It's just a nice thing to have. So what is this? So Kimberly has had more coffee than all of us combined. Orange Studio, you mean terracotta? It might have been terracotta. So this is, what did you say? Gold Spot on left, Ackerman on right. Ooh, that Ackerman is oranger, isn't it? Interesting. Indistinguishable. I didn't even know there was an Ackerman edition. But yeah, just for clarification, if you ever need a Gold Spot code, Mike's got one, I've got one. You just have to ask for them. I don't get any. I'm not a Gold Spot affiliate or anything like that. But they're an advertiser with me, so like that's enough. I purposefully don't sign up for Pen Store's affiliate stuff. The only affiliate links I'll ever use sometimes are Amazon, only if products I'm sharing are not available on Pen Stores. So, can I have the code? You have to email me or like message me. Like I'm not supposed to publicly share it, but anyone can have it. Mike's is only for his Patreon supporters. Got it. Yeah, but like, I mean, just to be perfect, like since we're being like perfectly honest, like they're advertisers. Like I make money from the companies that advertise, but I'm not getting like affiliate kickbacks and stuff like that for it. They pay like a flat rate, and that it just is what it is. All right, see all the hobbies. I did mine this morning, so I was back post-doctor. That's why I'm drinking coffee on stream, because I couldn't have it this morning. Good luck. Have fun. So while we're being clear, I am very pro affiliate link. I just tend not to use them. I will use the Amazons once. When I did like 2 Amazon affiliate links like a couple of months ago, and that's probably the first time I've used Amazon affiliate links in years, because I'm usually linking to store products, right? And I'm always going to link to like the stationery store products. But I'm very pro affiliate link. If you have a blog or an Instagram, you should sign up for. Various stores have various affiliate links you should sign up for. Just make sure you disclose that stuff, right? That's all. How dare you make money for doing your work, right? But like, I think having like, just take for example, I think Gold Spot has an affiliates program, right? And they asked me, and I was like, no, I'm not going to sign up for that. Like, you already advertise with me. I don't need that level of possible bias creeping in. Like, I would just rather not do that. That's just me. But you should use affiliate links. I'm pro affiliate links for people who, are content creators. Brad being bad at capitalism. I have my takes. I think my take is very simple and very common. Everything in moderation. I don't want to be hit over the head constantly with stuff, so I choose not to do that myself. Everything in moderation. That is me at the very basic level of common sense. Like, I don't want it, so I'm not going to do it to you. That's why I don't, like, never once have I done an Instagram post where I've asked you to like, these separate accounts, tag a friend, and stuff like that. I got no problem if people create that stuff. I will sign up for some of that stuff. I'm not going to make you do it, right? That's just me. Whatever. I could talk for hours about this stuff. Mike's stream is about to start. We haven't rated Mike in a while. We'll just hang out and keep talking till Mike. I thought this is like an hour-long stream chat. Now I'm like hosed. So, like, yeah, I just want to make y'all's lives easy. That's the way I look at it. So, like, I don't need to have Goldspot as an advertiser and have, like, be concerned. I don't want to concern myself with having to drive trackage for affiliate links to do the thing and do more. Yeah. It's not me. But I'm pro affiliate links. Go figure, right? Who knew? Thanks, Brad. The 2 hours flew by. Yeah. Y'all have got me at pink caffeination. So yeah, I do plenty of other things to support myself. I am in a coffee rush. I'm feeling good. Like, you go back to the beginning of this stream. Hey, how's it going? Are we going to make it? I don't know. And now I'm like pinging. So welcome. We should do coffee streams more often. So now's your chance until Mike comes on. A real true AMA. I'm apparently just going to tell you anything you want. But I've always been that way, so it's easy. It's easy for me to discuss these things because I've never not discussed it. Should I get a table at the Chicago show? Yes. I think that would be a good show for you. Have you seen the new Magna Carta nib? Not in person, just in pictures. I barely like the 8s, so I definitely probably won't go 10. But I'm surprised at how much I like the 8 extra fine and the Jinhao. Bought an espresso machine for my home office. It was a great decision, but now it's too easy to get caffeinated anytime. Sounds very good. How do you determine... Okay, this is a really good question, Galstaff. How do you determine who you send your pins to for grinds? There's no bad dib grinders. There's no one I avoid. And I'm not even sure. There's a moderate realm of specificity that one person might do something a little bit better, or not even better, but different, that suits your style more. Like, we're in a really good situation with our nib workers. To where I would be happy with sitting down in front of any of them and have them do anything I need to my nibs. So what I'm at the phase now where I just try to mix it up. Like I said, going to Orlando, I don't have a grind from JJ Lax. Let me do that. Well, he couldn't make it. He ended up getting sick. So that's where I'm at now because I know everyone's good. So like Matthew and Kirk were there. I've got grinds from both of them. I was just gonna mix it up because they're literally all good. Like, there's no bad thing. Like, you can do some regional stuff. Like, if you want to mail stuff, like, and you don't want your pins to travel too far or too long, you can pick out someone like on the East Coast or the West Coast or in the Central U.S. So, yeah, like I only have word of mouth. Like, word of mouth is important. And you'll rarely hear, like, someone did grind X and it stunk. Like, those are not things that we really see. So, I decided I didn't like the headache, so I decided to go decaf. Now when I need the caffeine, it works better for me. Late night drive home for Orlando bus. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I think, like, having, like, just anything, like, the deprivation makes the thing work better when you actually do it, right? What weird stationary thing should I do for NaNoWriMo this year? That is a good idea. You should write the whole thing with a quill. Except that sounds terrible. I think you would stab yourself. Yeah, brutal. Which reminds me, I still have that pen I need to do something with. I promised Kenro I would do something with that, do more reviews on that pen. I need to do it. Best grinds are in person. Yeah, so Namiki Winter Vlad is right. When I do them by mail, it's only after I've had them do something in person and know what to expect and generally say, do that again, and I've had good success. Generally, I would prefer to get it in person. See ya, A. Miller. Is Mike coming on or what? You can just send it back to me. No, I said I would send it to all of us, which it's still with me. What could you do? I don't know. I have to think about it. I'll write the whole thing on scrolls. You should write it with all letters cut from washi tape. Wow, like a ransom note. That'd be rough. Slow down there, Satan, right? Yeah, Mike's scheduled for now. He may not be streaming today. School's probably started. Maybe he's got meetings or something. Ooh. This could be a really bad idea. But what if you didn't use fountain pens? Like, Kimberly's always wanted me to send y'all my favorite pens that I think you might hate. And see what you think. But that's a lot of handwriting for something uncomfortable. Or like all in pencil or something. I don't know. That doesn't sound fun. What you could do, here you go. Different ink every page. I don't know if you have that many inks. Dutch people tend to hold people to schedules. Bic crystal only. Wow. Do it with a Lamy ballpoint. Yeah, we need to be able to. We need to. Oh, Bic for her. Hell yeah. All right. I don't guess Mike's coming. Do they still sell the Bic for her? Like, I would never review it just because I think a lot of people wouldn't get the joke and like I'd have to deal with that. Yeah, so there you'll have to figure out the joke is or the joke. What happened was so it was called Bic for her, and it got review bombed on Amazon, where everyone was like writing these like thorough sarcastic reviews about it, and it's amazing. It's so good. But this was like 10 years ago at this point, so I don't even know if all those reviews still exist. Oh, there's a link to it. Yeah. No, it was about the marketing of the pen and the naming and then the review bombing that took place being glorious. It was amazing. But I don't know if all that stuff still exists online. Super sexist. Super horrible. So people like went in on it. Bic for her, such an insane product release. Would have loved to have been in the focus groups, right? It would be amazing. All right, we're gonna go hang with Cosme. Think they're gonna be writing today. Plus, it's channel. Hey, thank y'all for hanging out in this hour-long stream. Funny how that happened. God, Twitch really makes you click through too many buttons now. I know I could just issue a command, but lame. All right, if y'all hadn't hung out with Celery Men, go say hey. They rule. They're probably going to be writing The Hobbit today. Or The Lord of the Rings. Still need more coffee. Thank y'all for hanging out. Appreciate you. I did not think this is where we were going to go today, and here we are. So now I got to get to work, chat. The coffee clearly worked. If you've been around since the beginning, you can see the transition that took place. Coffee rules. So do y'all. I'll see you next week. Bye.
Oh my god! Ah! we're on the same page. Oh my gosh.